Several weeks ago, I was on a morning walk with my dog. And because I had a doctor's appointment that day, it was earlier than I typically am out with her. And we walk on the path in the park behind my house. And that particular morning, for whatever reason, I was just so much more fully aware of God in the surroundings of my walk that day. As we walked down the path, it was earlier than typical, so the path was much more shady than normal. It was cool, it was a sunny day. We had had several days of rain before that, and everything was just greener and brighter and beautiful. So I felt God in the nature around me, in the blossoms on the trees and on the vines, and there was honeysuckle lining both sides of the path. And the scent of the honeysuckle was just strong and beautiful. And I was aware of the sounds around me. There's a creek that goes alongside of the path, and you can hear the water rushing from the rains that we had just had. I could hear a dog in the distance barking. I was just in tune and aware of things. I heard somebody bouncing a basketball, and I could hear the ball hit the rim and the sound of that. And everything was so vivid. The colors were so vivid. And I was just thinking, wow, what a powerful and great God we have to provide all of this in the beauty of nature. So we were strolling on our way coming back. And as I came around a bend, the sun was just streaming between the branches of the tree, and it had a spotlight right on top of this most perfect, tall, straight-standing dandelion. And I looked at that and I thought, wow, all of this nature around me is so beautiful, but God is speaking to me through this dandelion. He took the time to perfect this dandelion, and it was just basking in the sunlight, in the shining. And it just made me think that if God puts that much time and detail into a dandelion, what is He doing with my life? In the dandelions and the weeds of my life, when we feel like we're being choked out and nothing in our life is going right, and there's nothing but weeds and ugliness and all of that stuff, God continues to be there even in those times. He is reaching out to us. We just have to also reach back to Him and let Him guide us through.